Okay, welcome back to Atheist Edge. I'm here with Shelley Segal. We are doing religion trivia number 25. You have no idea what's about to happen to you. Okay, I'm going to walk you through it. All right, so we have a little running, recurring segment on our program called Test Your Religion Knowledge. It's just fucked up things about religion, things that most people don't know. No one's gotten 100% yet, so if you do, we're not going to say the answers, we're just going to read the questions. We're going to go back and forth. You can go odds or evens, it doesn't matter. You can pick in a minute.
Okay.
But then we can just talk a little without giving the answers away, and then we'll move on to the next one. What our fans do, the viewers, they just answer in the comment section, and then the following trivia, whoever scores the highest gets shouted out. Like I said, Beej Price, if you're watching, shout out to you. She's gotten 90% twice, but no one yet has gotten 100. Perfect score. So you want to do odds or evens?
Odds.
There you go.
Right.
Sorry for my handwriting.
No, it's great.
Yep. So
okay.
The circled ones are correct, but don't give them away.
Okay. Which two of the following were the Pharaoh's magicians able to duplicate? Was it A, turning the Nile to blood? Was it B, the plague of gnats? Was it C, the plague of boils? Or D, plague of frogs? Which two?
Two of those four.
So of course we're referring back to the story of Exodus.
Yes.
And
before we started filming, I gave her this one as an example of how it's going to look, and you got it correct, I think. So you do know your Old Testament.
I definitely know my Old
Yeah.
Testament. Actually, one of my new songs sort of harking back to that story with the Pharaoh.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. With the Pharaoh's magicians?
Not with his magicians, but to the plagues.
Mm-hmm.
It starts with one of the plagues. Actually, one of the.
Gonna give it away?
No, it's gonna give it away. I won't give it away.
All right. Okay. Oh, did you?
One of the songs talks specifically about one of the plagues.
Oh, okay.
And is named after them.
Well, you could talk about the plague because this question is saying which two were the Pharaoh's magicians able to duplicate? Right? So.
Okay. So again, are we giving clues? What are we?
You can give a clue if you want. These are so hard. Sometimes people need clues, I think. I think we need to give more clues.
Okay, so there.
See, like plague of gnats. I don't even know if that's a plague.
I think it was lice.
I think it was locusts and lice.
There's lice
and
locusts.
So yeah.
Gnats is not really a plague. I mean, they're annoying, but you know, like
Yep.
you think of like a plague of fruit flies. You're just like, get away from my bananas. But
See,
it's not really.
so I don't think it's B. There's your clue. All right.
There we go. Yeah.
Did you want to say anything more on it? Okay. Number 2, according to the Quran, the sun sets A, 10,000 stadia west of Mecca, B, in the Mediterranean Sea, C, in a murky spring in the west, or D, the sun just turns off instead of setting. All right.
I don't know.
Do you know much about the Quran?
I don't know.
None of your songs are about anything other than Christianity.
Well, no, I have.
Or Judeo-Christianity.
I do have a song. I started working with the ex-Muslims community in Britain, the Council of Ex-Muslims in Britain. So I've performed for them a few times and written some songs with them. And I've written a song about the modesty laws in Islam, but not about the sun setting. So I wouldn't know. So I understand if you don't know the answer.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't know. Okay, here we go. About a month after the Exodus, we're back in Exodus, the Hebrews ran out of meat. So God caused a great wind to pile up quail around the camp to a distance of blank and a depth of blank.
And here's the answers on the other side. So a month after the Exodus, the Hebrews ran out of quail, and God piled up the quail around the camp to a distance of blank and a depth of blank. So the first one's distance, second one is depth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it A, an hour's walk and 1 cubit deep? Is it B, half a day's walk and 1 hand deep? Or is it C, 7 leagues and 7 hands deep? Or is it D, 1 day's walk and 2 cubits deep? I have to say I have no idea.
Until I wrote this one down. Okay, so full disclosure, I've got a, he's going to kill me for not remember his name. Chewbird. He emails me. He says, here's some cool trivia questions you can use. And so a lot of these, this one included, is a fan submitted. So I didn't know this one myself, but luckily he gives me the answer too. And he cites all his sources so I can go back and check them. So thank you, Chewbird. Let's see, number 4. Oh, yeah, that was yours, right? Yeah. Okay. According to the book of Numbers, this is a follow-up question on the last one. According to the book of Numbers, God said the Hebrews would, at that time that he piled up all those dead quail, at the time, God said the Hebrews would eat so much of the quail that A, the stench of the rot would become unbearable, or B, it would come out of their nostrils, C, they would be begging for manna instead, D, they would become constipated.
Oh.
So one of those is, any of those would be weird.
Oh my gosh. Okay, question 5. Okay, Papal Infallability became official Catholic doctrine in what year? Was it A, 33 BCE, B, 324 CE, C, 1054 CE, or D, 1870 CE? I feel like...
It is papal, okay.
What about my infallibility
Papal.
with that word? Papal.
Papal infallibility, that's what is papal infallibility. That's the idea that the Catholic doctrine that the Pope, whatever comes out of his mouth is gospel.
Yeah.
He cannot be wrong. So it was either one of those years, 33 BCE, 324 CE, 1054 CE, or 1870 CE.
These are hard.
I told you.
Really hard.
These are extra hard. They're usually pretty hard. Like I said, no one's gotten 100. And it's an open book test. You can Google this shit.
I'd be on like 1 at this point.
Some people get 20%, and sometimes I'm like, they answer every quiz, and I still put them on there. Hey, good job for getting those 2. Come on, you can do it. All right, number 6. Muhammad ordered those who refused to pray to be what? A, burned alive, B, crucified, C, beheaded, or D, caned 50 times. Some more Islam.
It's tough.
Yep.
Well, I know what I'd pick out of those.
Some of these...
for me.
Oh, well, exactly.
Some people even like that.
Some of these don't come from the Quran, they come from the Hadiths.
Okay,
the Hadiths are where it really gets nasty.
So 7, the Jesus fish symbol on car bumpers was stolen from Syrians and Romans as a symbol of the pagan fertility goddess. A, you might have to help me with the pronunciation
Astarte?
if you know. A is Astarte.
Rob, help me out if these don't sound right.
Yeah.
These are pagan, these are all going to be pagan fertility goddesses. A is Astarte. B is...
Atargatus.
Atargatus. That's how did you say it? Atargatus.
What you said?
Atargatus.
Atargatus probably makes more sense. I don't know. Based on what? And then C is Bast, and D is Inanna.
Inanna. Those. Wow.
Those are tough.
Yep.
I've never heard of them.
I've heard of a couple of them, not all. Number 8. According to the Old Testament, if you get in a fight and your wife tries to help you out by grabbing the other guy's nuts, you must blank. Do you know this story?
No.
You remember the story in the Bible?
No. Is this in the New?
It's in the Old.
Oh, really?
Yep. According to the Old Testament.
To check.
If you get, if she tries to intervene, if she tries to intervene in the fight by grabbing the other guy, crushing his stones with her hand.
Crushing him.
Yeah, I think that's how it worded in the Bible, like grabbing the other guy's nuts with her fist. A, she'll have her hand cut off. B, you must divorce her. C, you give her to your opponent as an offering afterwards. Or D, you kill her immediately.
Well,
any one of those. I guess divorce would be the least of the 4, but
give her to your opponent. I mean, depends if she was happy.
Good one.
Okay. Saul needed to get advice from the deceased Samuel. So Saul, A, commanded the Sanhedrin to resurrect Samuel. B, consulted... Oh, by the way, the Sanhedrin is the
I was going to ask you.
It's the judges.
Okay.
The court.
It's the Jewish, the legal system, the court. Okay.
I think Sanhedrin is actually judges, but I'll have to check.
Look at you go. Shelley knows the Bible.
So yeah, Saul needed to get advice from the deceased Samuel. So Saul commanded the Sanhedrin to resurrect Samuel, or B, consulted a medium, or C, made a fellowship offering at the tent of the tabernacle, or D, sprinkled oil 7 times on Samuel's tomb.
These are extra hard. They're not even usually this hard. Last one, number 10. Which of the following does not have magical properties according to the book of Leviticus? A, cedar wood. B, scarlet colored thread. C, hyssop flowers. And D, dried figs. And so that is religion trivia number 25. Thank you, Shelley Segal, for showing up to this.
Thanks for
We're gonna
having
do 26 back to back, so she'll be in number 26 as well. Leave your guesses in the comments below, and you'll get a shout out if you. Well, you know what? You're gonna get a shout out no matter what you score. You can get 20%, and we're still gonna shout you out. So thanks for coming. We're gonna do one more. Here we go.
Atheist Edge.
Infallability became a.
Is it papal?
Is it papal?
I think it's papal.
It's papal.
Yeah.
Stay off camera, babe.
Walking the edge of what some consider offensive. But your feelings don't matter here. Only facts.
Actually, that'd be funny if I was wrong. It's very cocky.
I'm almost certain it's papal.
Yeah. P-A-P-A-L.
Edgy commentary on the dangers of doctrine, the foibles of faith, the bullshit of belief, the stupidity of superstition, and the idiocy of indoctrination.
To be fair, I did say tirade this morning instead of tirade, so you're just looking out for me, really.
Nice.
But you're wrong!
With razor-sharp wit, curiosity, and critical thought, we take an unblinking look at today's religions. We are Atheist Edge.
So you can find my music on any digital platforms, iTunes, Amazon, but the best is Bandcamp. Bandcamp is awesome for independent musicians, and you can also listen to all the music before you decide to buy it or not, which is cool. You can also get all my hard copy music from my website, shelleysegal.com. You can support me in my music at patreon.com/shelleysegal, where I share all of my solo back catalogue available for digital download and new content every single week on my Patreon, and get to hang out with me in my Patreon only Facebook group, and get to write songs too that you will not earn any of the percentages to. And social media, Shelley Segal on Twitter, Instagram, Shelley, facebook.com/shelley.segal.music, and yeah, you can see where I'm playing at bandsintown.com/Shelley Segal.